This is a spot I haven't been to in a long time. Some of my special places, well, they're private property and they decide they're going to block them off. And this has this wonderful rock, this almost ancient Egyptian pyramid quality about it. The river right here is like glass. There's a little rapid over there. That's what you can hear. And there's always this, so there's this, the color here. And the river is like, you can reach down and touch it. And there's watercress growing in the river that you can pick up and eat. For some reason, what I saw today was this image of me reaching in the river. And that you can't hold on to it, no matter how hard I try. I can't hang on to it. It just flows right out of my hand, even though I try to hang on to it. I talk about the river a lot. Because it's taught me a lot. Just the way that you see the banks of the river change, depending on different types of flooding. But the thing that this whole image of this, what you think you're hanging on to, it's almost like time. We have an idea that time is like the movement of this river. So it's earlier that way, and it's later down that way. But when I reach in to hold it, there's nothing there. And I just did a talk for New Year's Day, a date in this world of time where people set forth their what's to come for that year and what they are to align themselves with. But this allowing things to come through you, not by you, also means that you have to give up time, because you can't really pin it down or hold on to it. I can't hold on to this moment of the wonderful wetness on my face. And as the sun's warmth slowly dries it off of me, it's there and then it's gone. It's a moment that is eternal. So, some of this flow of the river, being in the flow, movement through your heart, listening with the heart, you give up time, which means you give up your history. You give up thinking about the future and determining what it should look like. You enter the flow. Once I come out of it, I'm out of it. I have to enter it. It's like I plug into this deeper true current It's timeless. It's timeless. There's no time in it. But I can enjoy. I can enjoy the sensations of humanness. The sun, the wetness in my face, the wonderful clean river, water. The air that I breathe. This place, and even though people tell me that I can't come here anymore. Well, I did sneak down here, but it always sort of, rather than to hang on to those times when I spent here and to force it and to try to stubbornly, perhaps then the sheriff comes down and arrests me, rather let it move me on to new places, new discoveries, new eternal moments. A moment isn't before or after. A moment is right in this cool moment. These are horrible little things that have these sticky things that get caught up in you and the dogs. Imagine if, like, through life, as we're flowing down, right? And we want to hang on to our memories, that it's almost like we're collecting all these little things that are going to stick on us then, right? And after a while, there's all kinds of them here. So you stick it here, stick it there, here. After a while, let's say I'm covered with them. I have so much on me that I'm sinking in the water, that I don't slide easily through the water, but that I have resistance because I'm hanging on to these moments. I don't let them flow past me. I don't let them be taken along the river. I just give them up so that I can have still what happens when something may happen? I may reach a point, at some point in my life, where maybe I'm too old. I can't walk down to a place like this. So I've lost. It's a loss. When I lose my sacred places, it's a loss. I lose part of my world. And I'm with the loss. I just be with the loss. But the more I'm in all these places, the more year after year after year I've come to these places. There's a wonderful cliff dwelling right up there. That square little hole. Beauty's over here, fooling around in the weeds. She's been here once or twice before. But in the sense of, I mean, these people who built the cliff dwellings, they had to move on at some point. For some reason. We don't know exactly why. But imagine that this was a special, very sacred place that seemed to connect them with who they were, with that heart. But these places are only tools, only aids to help us. They aren't the heart. they resonate with it. It's like when you lay yourself into the river, it's like they help carry you there. But as we move through life, we have things, it's like we want to repeat them, we want to hang on to them, we want to box them up, and you have to grieve for your loss and let the new come in. Let the new world, the new happenings, the new flow. So, don't decide according to time how things are supposed to happen. Because when you do that, you interrupt this truth of the flow. Beauty's really searching for something. Come here, Beauty. Beauty. Come here. Beauty smells a memory, and she's intent on finding it. That sound I spoke of in another time of that river, it simply reminds you of what and who you are. It helps you to settle into it. And beauty is simply demonstrating how stubborn we can be in our search for happiness, maybe a happiness that we once knew, and we try to repeat it. Maybe we had a certain type of being in love when we were young. And it's when you're young like that, there's no way to repeat that. It's the world. That love is the whole world. We change. But the key is, don't dam the river up. Don't dam the river up with your unmoved pain. Because when you do that, you're stopping. It's as if you're creating time, painful times where the dams are. So you bring them into the circle, and the dam gently, the water just sort of begins to seep through it and move it and break it apart into the timelessness. So in this process of the true action of self-love and the circle, and it's a journey of openness, of the open river flowing that is timeless. And what blocks the way are all the times that block us, that we got stuck in, where we didn't feel all that we should have, all that we needed to. And I don't even mean should have. It's simply a matter of possibilities. All the possibilities. All the possibilities. And even though I probably won't be down here again for a long time, I'm thankful right now. I'm thankful. The rock, it just glows. It glows. Reminds me of my glow, your glow, the glow. Because it's glowing with the sun. And even though these burrs could be a nuisance, of course I can't find one right now, but it's the way that this plant lets itself be carried all over the world and regenerates for more life. This is a seed. As if those things that we want to hang on to, we don't let them seed. We don't let the new moments in us, the new happenings, the new places, the new energies, the life, the flow. We don't let it flow into life. We dam it up. So it's as if walk into the river, walk into the river. Now, walk into this river. Feel the current. And it's cold. But in all that you hang on to, let the river have it. Let all the little burrs that need to seed flow into the river and the light and the wonder of it all. Just walk into the river. That's all you have to do. That's it. I didn't know I was going to do that. See, I invoke myself. What comes out of me is an invocation to myself, too. A challenge to myself. This that I call medicine of one is, above all, the most important thing for me is that I live it. And part of living it is just sharing it, but I have to live it. I mean live it completely, more than anybody else. It's what I'm married to. It's what this ring is. It's what I'm married to. That circle, that oneness. I have to live it. How lucky I am. How lucky I am. How lucky I am. And you feel the ancient people here too, the ancient earth, and how lucky they were, how lucky we all are. All of us humans on this earth, how lucky we are for this experience. As long as we don't hang on to it. And block the door. Even all the losses. And I listen with the heart. And my flow is the river. And it is done through me, not by me. And I sit here on this riverbank that I am. Listening.